Today, 13 years ago, I gave birth to my beautiful baby girl. And today, I got a message that my grandmother has passed on. My immediate reaction was stillness. I had a feeling of relief because of being able to be free, to not have to live in this prison anymore, and to not have to suffer anymore. And then I was just thinking how literally the day before I was having a conversation about my grandmother and her whereabouts and how she's been. And as I've been on my journey, I haven't been connected with anyone. I've just been going within and really just searching deeper inside myself so that I can continue to heal and be better for myself so that I can be better for others. And so I've always been connected to my grandmother. She turned 75 years old on February 10th. She's an Aquarius. My great-grandmother, who had passed when I believe I was 13. Yes, I believe that. And her birthday was February 3rd. I always see synchronicities 2-3, 2-10, 2-2-2. And the thing is, I already knew that it was going to be happening because I see things differently than most. And all I know is that we had to get her out of a current living situation and put her to a different place in order for her to have even lived to see 75. And because I connect with energies and spirits, I asked her higher self, is it okay that I could find you a pathway to live just a little bit longer, or are you ready to go? Like, are you ready to just go to another realm? And she was okay with being able to see her 75th birthday. And even then, when I explained to her daughters, my mothers, my aunties, and how I always like to instill life and healing and love and wholeness and peace and health, and how when we continue to speak life, when we continue to raise our vibration, when we continue to eat life, feel life, then life is all around us. We won't lose the ones we love. But when we really know love, then we know that love does not attach yourself. You be open and accepting to what is. It's not easy. That was my grandmother. We did everything together. And in that instance, when I got that information, as I said in my stillness, I instantly thought of gratitude. Because I was able to give her some love and some light and good energy so that she can live to see her 75th birthday. I felt good about that. She enjoyed her 75th birthday. She was around loving, positive energy, and that is what I needed for her. Not to be around people that are complaining, people that are negative, people that are in these toxic cycles. Because those type of things kills. It doesn't heal. We are to find solutions. We are to be gentle, be loving, be forgiving, be patient, be kind, be tender, be powerful, be humble. We have to remember who we are. For me, when I gave birth to my children, I said, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that I leave a legacy behind so that their children and their children's and their children's children and on and down this lineage, that not only do I help heal the traumas and break all the generational curses and cycles so that whatever is ours we have and we are free, fully free. And right now I'm doing this solo. It has not been the easiest thing for me to have to let go of literally everything that I've known up until this point. I have to do this. It is a purpose. The vibrations in this world has to be risen. We are not to lose our loved ones. They are supposed to leave here alive. And when we sit here and complain and we worry and we sit here in depression and take toxic medicines and accept toxic things and be around toxic people, then you lose people. But when you learn to forgive, when you see the bright side of things, when you find solutions, when you feel good about life, when you love yourself, you know how to love others. You know how to give selflessly without asking for anything in return. You understand balance, and you understand when people need space. You know how to trust, you know patience. Then families live long, they're happy, they're thriving. And I had my moments of grieving. I cried. Absolutely. Because I am allowed to feel that, to heal that. That was my grandmother. You know? And I know the life that she lived. And she did not live a free life. She told me she even picked cotton. And they didn't pay her hardly anything to pick it. I see people inside out. I've always been able to see people inside out. That's how I'm able to connect and to reach deeply and to feel what you feel and to just know how to guide and to how to help assist, to heal and to love. Because that's all I know is love, balance, trust, patience. And it has been taking some beautiful times and lessons and growing and having to let go and to heal and to evolve to be able to get to this place of wholeness. To understand that death is an illusion. That on this very day, when I got that same message, that I had breakfast with her today. And it was amazing. It was divine timing. I went into a restaurant. They had vegan foods without the toxic chemicals and everything. I have a plant, a high alkaline plant base is how I like to eat. More so going towards raw as I continue to go deeper with myself, understanding that when you warm up foods, it alters things, and you want to get the freshness of the fruits and the veggies that you digest. Anyways, when I went into the restaurant, the lady was like, it'll be about 5 minutes for a table to be ready. So I sat down. And then I saw this plant, such a beautiful plant. And I looked at it. And I felt chills. Then when I looked up, there was this wise woman that came in there. Same shape and form as my grandmother. Similar haircut to my grandmother. And when I looked up at her and I saw like a twinkle in her eye. And she told the hostess, table for 2. I'm waiting for someone to come. And I knew that someone was me. And she came and she sat close to me. She was wearing blue. And her purse fell. And I kept feeling those chills. And I knew, because she smiled at me too. And she asked me, what do you like to eat here? You know, so we had a little small talk, but more so than anything, it was that connection. Because I knew that was my grandmother. And I knew that I gained another ancestor, another warrior to help me blaze this trail, going into this new world of infinite possibilities and love and life and light, growing through ease and grace, being vulnerable, sharing my stories, giving you all of me selflessly. Celebrating life and death at the same time, and being grateful at the same time, and grieving at the same time, and healing at the same time. And then the next day, I get to celebrate my birthday. And I get to celebrate. But on this day, I'm going to continue to celebrate the life of my 13-year-old warrior and celebrate the life of my 75th-year-old warrior grandmama. And I'm so grateful to be connected to her and during these times where she's going to send me those synchronicities, be that butterfly, that dragonfly, that spirit that touches my soul, that guides me to everywhere that I need to go. Because I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone. And I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going until I take my last breath. And with that last breath, I know that I have lived and I have given it all I got. And as always, I wish so much wholeness, love, and life to each and every one of you. And you remember that you are worth it. You are worthy. So start accepting yourself. Start living your life. Start believing in yourself. Don't let them take you away and die. Go away and live